screen. Yeah, I feel like I'm too big. Hold on. This is something I change like every day. So every time I go stream, and I'm putting my hair up, that's why my hair is down, I'm sorry. When my head is down, I mean. Okay. I feel like I need to make myself smaller. Don't get Rebeccaception, okay? I have that song stuck in my head. Do you guys know the one that's like... Actually, you know the song, but I'm thinking about the Brit Smith one, not the JoJo Siwa one. Oh. And do you guys know how hard it is to play this game without... Like, I really want to play it. You know what I mean? So even when I'm not on stream, I want to play it. And I want to save the story for you guys. Now let me make sure that the audio is working beautifully. Yeah. What goes around comes around. You guys hear it? I don't think you do. Yeah, I think it's muted. I'm sorry. Okay, that should be fine. I'm sorry you had to see all the... Let me make sure that the audio is working.
General Hogan, we're back! It all went well!
And it is.
Chippy, you're getting too excited. Of course Magister Merlin was going to fix the seal.
Of course I was. And hello, is that Scully? Oops. I touched the screen. Hello, Scully. Let me actually try to make this a little bit smaller so I can have this in the front. Oh my gosh. Comes around. But how are you, Scully? How are you doing? Oh my gosh, I hate this. My screen! Why can't I grab that single... Okay, got it. It's looking good.
Right?
I am. It's just like they said. I am.
I don't need details. It's an honor to have you here helping Ryan.
Ryan.
Come with me. I'll need your help with the interrogation.
Do you know?
Good brew,
I'm okay.
and
I'm on the game myself in Honor Duel. Ayy!
Oh, also, here are some nuts for you to enjoy.
I'm a big
It's
fan
not
of Honor
often
Duel.
a general is this generous. Unfortunately, we won't be able to enjoy this feast with you.
Oh, why
You're
not?
not saying no to my hospitality, are you?
We have to make a trip to the Dark Forest.
The Dark Forest? You mean the woodlands north of Hollowstone? I heard there's been trouble in that region lately.
And then Scully, are you gonna win Honor Duel? Are you gonna win it for me?
The Wilders hold dominion in those lands. Even though it's only across the river, as a magistrate of the Lightbearer Empire, I have no authority beyond Hollowstone.
General,
Valid.
long story short, she has been invited by the Wilders to help solve a crisis that is very similar to what Ryham has gone through.
So, something strange is happening over there.
Right, and I have some lemonade too, so it's gonna be good.
Don't worry about it. I understand nothing is more important than the safety of the people. I'll pray to Jura for you. I hope
Wow,
your journey
thank you,
goes well,
Scully.
and you return safely.
So Merlin's a light bearer? Well, I'm off.
Magister, are you leaving without me again?
No, Muriel, you're coming with us. You're mistaken.
Magister Merlin, are you embarking on a new journey? I was talking to Miss Muriel about the principles of a magic circle, but I finished. You were gone. Miss Muriel? Are you going with Magister Merlin?
Of course she is.
I'm sorry if I was wasting your time earlier.
No need to apologize. I'm well aware that Magister Merlin is always running off to find the next disaster. Like oil and water.
Come on, man. Don't say that,
destined
Muriel.
to not be without her company. Never mind. I'm used to waiting for her. At least this time, you won't forget me, right, Magister?
I cannot guarantee that. I won't forget.
That's all I needed to hear.
Magister Merlin, I'll remain here with Miss Muriel and observe the results of the seal's restoration.
But why aren't you coming?
We'll be able to see Ryham flourish once again. Dura above, wherever you may roam or stay, may your magic light the way.
Remember the dock beneath? Okay. It isn't a bad idea to let the bunny wait a little bit. Magister Merlin, let's go now. Okay, so this is when we're gonna meet all the Wilders. That's nice. I've heard good things about this chapter. Oh, look, just by walking by, I found money. Goes around, comes around. Merlin? I'm Merlin! Oh, I'm sorry. They're not Merlin, they're Mageline. We got an emergency in the dark forest. Why are you rushing to the dark forest, Merlin's ward?
What's wrong, Bunny Ears? Is there an issue with the boat?
Are we calling him bunny ears? Like, are we serious? I know we made that joke last time, but...
Nope, the boat's fine. It's at the docks. Hasn't moved since I got here.
Things have been a little messy in the dark forest lately. Do you really have to go?
We do.
We're going there to fix it.
You? I guess, since you're a wilder, maybe you won't have a problem. Here's the deal. I'll get you there, but I won't do anything else.
Okay, we didn't ask
Sure.
you.
Same rules as before, then.
Ah, please tidy up a bit more. These are my guests, and I can't have them stuffed into the cargo hold like I was.
You were in the cargo hold? You were paying for the cabin? I didn't know.
Leave it to me. Then it's time to set sail. Dark Forest, I have returned.
I thought he was gonna do some wind whispering for a second. Look, it's Muriel. Chapter complete. Ryham Tales. And it's good because remembering the name Ryham is a little bit difficult. At least for me it is. Oh! Oh no! Valen! Chippy, how did he even get in the water? Ooh, I'm excited! Lord Fran's true intention is to weaken the seal you place here. You reinforce the magic circle and completely thwart this plot. Goes around, comes around. Oops. Corin, what should we do? Why do you... Look, a ship! Aye, Corin. More refugees? You should stay back. This place isn't the best place to stay.
Oh, what's happening here? The Dark Forest should be wilder territory, but it's swarming with light bearers everywhere. Plus, people here seem like they've been wallowing in the mud, all grubby and upset.
I mean, not right. What happened?
Since you have a ship, it's best to depart from here.
No. Oh, what is that? A warrior named Corin believed you were allied with the Wilders. He furiously questioned that. I shouldn't read this, should I? No.
If there's space on your ship, kindly consider taking these refugees too.
Refugees?
Listen up, Corin, my friend. Regardless of your identities and origins, this place doesn't seem fit for camping. It's pretty damp and cold by the river. You should take everyone to the forest and let my people take good care of them.
You should take everyone to the forest and let my people take good
Those
care of them.
bunny ears. Are you one of the Wilders?
You bet I am.
Obviously.
Thanks to my ears, I was able to hear them say your name.
Oh,
You lot issued an exclusion edict. and are forcing refugees to leave the Dark Forest. I haven't had a chance to sort things out with you. Look at the weak and elderly. Is this the Wilders' way of welcoming guests?
Goodness.
What happened to your once peaceful and benevolent demeanor?
Hold on, hold on. What exclusion edict?
Enough talk. I'm taking them into the forest no matter what it takes.
We were going to do that. I'm confused. Why is he fighting us? We didn't know about the exclusion edict. I'm gonna whoop this man. These refugees, but Wilders aren't letting them in. Unforgivable. Did we beat them already? You still had like a 12 bar.
Ouch. My arm.
You're injured? That shouldn't be. My blade hasn't even touched you.
Dang.
Oh my, you're hurt. How about listening first before diving into action?
Exactly.
A sword wielder. 2 talking heads.
But I really can't talk.
And you? Who are you all?
Because I'm also very action-based. We're here to help ordinary travelers.
What are you going to do about the exclusion edict? Even if that bunny-eared boy gets in, the Wilders will still drive you guys out.
No, they won't.
Because you're all outsiders in the eyes of the Wilders, just like us.
Mr. Corn, we were invited to come down from Hollowstone to help with some small problems in the forest.
They're really gonna kick Chippy out? He's a hamster.
If I still can't gain your trust, here's my heroic order emblem. And as for these few...
Use your imagination. He's my guard. Valen is my boss. Wouldn't that be funny? I would either say this or this. I'm feeling kind of fancy today. Normally I would say he's my guard, because that is true. But I kind of want to say he's my boss. Because I just want to see what Valen will say.
Please, Magister. I'm not up to shouldering that title. This is my friend and her hamster familiars. As you can see, she is a great mage.
You don't have to tell me. I learned that a moment ago. Now that you've introduced yourselves, here's the story. These refugees from the Remnant Peaks had their village attacked by golems. They've come to the Dark Forest seeking help. They also sought help from Hollowstone. But something odd.
Why is it called Dark Forest?
And their pleas went unanswered. Forced to flee, they've ended up here.
Let me stop talking so we can read the story.
Well, talk about coincidence. We happen to be the ones involved in the Hollowstone incidents.
What? You...
No, don't get me wrong.
He said, girl, ew. He really did, though. He really did.
I'm sure those soldiers would be willing to take you in.
These refugees have faced hardships on their journey, with many being elderly or disabled. Now, with the ships to and from the Dark Forest widely suspended, they can't leave immediately.
They should be able to.
You just arrived here from Hollowstone. I understand that you may not be familiar with the forced expulsion of refugees. Sorry for my impulsive behavior earlier.
What is the exclusion edict?
A very simple and cruel order. Non-Wilders are strictly forbidden from entering the forest. Those who stay are promptly expelled without question.
Unbelievable. The Dark Forest has always been a welcoming place for friends from afar, particularly around the docks, where there are camps for traders and travelers.
You are half right. Those camps have indeed been a lifesaver, sparing the refugees from rough nights after a long journey. But the exclusion edict is also true.
Could it be related to the corruption?
I don't understand. Why are my people blaming the humans for the corruption?
I mean,
guess I've
it's
been away
logical.
from home for too long.
Something seems off. How about we have Lorson lead us to the forest and see for ourselves? Just standing around won't help. Let's go investigate further into the corruption and the exclusion edict.
Let me lead the way. I need to know what's the deal with this exclusion edict.
I'm like trying to think about everybody's voice. Lucent's Lament. Oh, I know him. Isn't he the rogue? The Wilder rogue? Look at these cute little 64 people. We're crushing it.
shield is unbreakable.
Your shield is unbreakable. New area unlocked. Miasma cleared. Suffering child, can we eat leaves? Dang. I want to talk to this suffering child. Miss, are you extremely hungry? I'm starving. I'm not. Since you're not hungry, can you leave the box alone? Our last bit of rice is in there, and my grandparents said we have to eat sparingly, so that we would have some to eat later. It's not that I don't want to share it with you. I just worry my grandparents will be hungry. They don't like me. They're old, and they get super sick if they go hungry. If your stomach starts rumbling loudly, then come and get me. I'll share my portion with you. Don't worry. Keep it. Thank you. I knew you were a good person. But if you're so hungry that you can't stand it, just come find me. I'm very generous. I'm gonna say farewell. I don't even want to test the other options. Oh, a solo crucible. Okay. They look like they got a lot going on. I'm gonna summon Floribel, actually, because she's really strong. Because she can summon multiple people. Look how she can crush it. It's like having many units. Like, genuinely, when you have Floribel on your team, you have 3 extra units.
Everyone's doing great.
I forgot their names. They're like Swifty, like, Lumpy, I don't know. My cats. You hear them screaming? I think they're chasing each other around. I don't even think they're upset. They're just, like, playing. Those camps where refugees are stationed, they've been driven out continuously. There's so many of them. Why would my people do something like this? I'm tired, Mom. Corin, you're back!
Mr. Corin, are there any ships at the dock?
No, there are only a few half-dilapidated ships. I met a wilder who's willing to help, so maybe with his support I can go into the forest and talk things over with the person in charge. Once the edict is lifted, you'll be free to enter the forest and recuperate. Is little Jonathan's fever down?
He's fine now, all thanks to the herbs you found. Since there's still hope of getting into the forest, I will stay here a little longer and do my best to take care of everyone.
Miss, I noticed there are still quite a few elderly people and kids in the tents. Are only a few of you taking care of this big camp?
When the golems attacked our village, the men insisted on having the elderly and children evacuate first, so only the mothers came along.
We need someone to stay here and ensure their safety.
Okay, Valen, you stay here.
Considering their shortage of supplies and manpower, leaving them here could put them in danger.
So you
Whether
stay
it's
here.
lifting the exclusion edict or removing the corruption, there's no time to lose. I will stay here. Mr. Korn, Lorson,
Good.
and you, please head to the forest first.
Wow, how chivalrous. But if you stay...
Sorry. Allow me to go back on my word for the sake of protecting these poor folks.
I let
The
you.
Rogue Order truly lives up to the ideals of justice and bravery. Valen, I'm counting on you to protect Clementine and the rest. Don't worry. Anyone who dares lay a finger on her shall face my spear first.
Well, thank you. It's a bit weird without Valen around. Valen is a good boy, judging from his... Hey, be careful with your words. She's also... There's no need to get upset, Miss Hamster. I didn't even see what he said. Okay, we got this. Oh, what? Illuminate all the stone pillars? I'm not trying to talk to Sad Panda. Well, how do I get there? If I get off this pillar, then we lose this. Oh, no we don't. I thought this was a lot harder than it was. It's just walking in a straight line. I have the urge to just check everything out. This guy. Get a load of this guy. We want all this stuff to raise the level of our people. Our heroes. Down by the bay. Oh, and we need to do draws too. Maybe we can do that later in the stream, I forgot. Oh, is this not accessible? How is this? How can I not go through here? It even has the, like, light to walk through here. Oh, that's so strange. They don't actually let you walk. Brilliant spark. Trash. Oops, I got stuck up in the hill. Alright, time to walk back. The tactical drill. Tap to use a spiked log. Spiked logs deal damage and knocks back enemies along the way, immobilizing them.
Are you lost?
Okay, we can only have one.
Are you lost? Follow me.
Nice.
The constellations guide us to victory.
You hear that, everyone? The constellations guide us to victory. Oh, this is just a regular fight. We can do this.
Go, my friend.
And I realized that Lucius is my favorite person to pair with the Wilders. Rebecca, I'm here to help. Be careful, it's on dessert, just like in Rayham. Rye? Like rye bread, right? Is it rye? No, it's rye bread. Yeah. So it's like rye ham. Because they're trying to make a sandwich out of rye and ham.
Brilliantly done. It's a good thing that they didn't stay behind. These Gruglins could have posed threats to the refugees. During my patrol earlier, I noticed that the Gruglins around here are more violent than usual.
Gruglins going crazy for no apparent reason, and strange crops absorbing leyline magic. This is just like what happened in Hollowstone.
Nonsense. Why would there be a connection between them? Perhaps the Wilders only imposed the exclusion edict to protect us from the Gruglins in this area.
That's possible?
I suppose that's too good of an explanation.
The Gruglins in the forest weren't this aggressive before I left. Could it be that grapes from Ryan have grown around here too? Oh, I can't wrap my head around this. Do you have any clues?
He has such good animation. I could see the anxiety in his, like, head scratch. I can't wrap my head around this. Rebecca, do you have any clues? Where are the corrupted areas you mentioned earlier?
Oh, right. I remember there's one nearby. Apart from here, corruption is also spreading in the depths of the forest. It's called corruption because it affects plants, making them look like they've decayed. Clearing out the decayed parts won't prevent them from regenerating, much like the grapes near Ryan.
Interesting. Corruption.
Words may not suffice. Come with me and I'll show you.
Okay. What is this? It's much bigger now than when I left. Oh. Oh, so, shoot, this is not. What is this button, though? Oh!
This chaotic and oppressive magic feels quite similar to what I sensed in Southville, but it's much stronger and more ominous.
Oh, Hammy.
Not feeling well. Chippy. Hammy, are you okay?
Hammy, don't try and sense the magic here.
Magister, what's going on? What just happened to Hammy?
The corruption is too strong here. It's influencing Hammy.
Hammy, stay strong. Our Magister is here. You're gonna be okay?
Hey, let me take care of Little Miss Hamster. You find a way to tackle that corruption. How did something this harmful end up growing in the dark forest?
Can you clear out these corrupted roots using the method that worked for the vineyard?
He's so upset.
I'm
I would be
counting on you.
too.
Besides you, I can't imagine anyone else or any other way to completely eradicate them.
I can give it a try.
Please, do your best.
Fancy magic cutscene. Good. Oh, look, it's him! The flow of magic has changed. Well done. Yes, I love him. He's very cute. I love his design. He's probably one of my favorites, aside from Florabelle. So Florabelle is the epitome of, like, beauty. But I like this... Wait, hold on. Let me show you guys what I mean. What's his face? Where do you go to find... Oh, collections, right? And then heroes. And then you can find the hero by scrolling. This guy. This is not him, but... Oh, no, it's...
The path of the blade.
Shh, shh. I thought it was his quest. He looks like the guy in the picture. But look, this guy.
Well, just in time. I see. Understood. Thank you.
I like how his cloak are long and flowy like his bird. I think it's such a good choice. And you know this guy? The guy who I just pointed out? Where is he? This guy.
The razor point will show that I walk the path of the blade.
Okay. He's kind of reminding more of Legolas, like, the more I look at him. The more I look at him, the more Legolas-y he gets. Compensated survey. Okay, so if you guys want to do a... Oh, okay. If you guys want to get some extra prizes, make sure to do the compensated survey. I will not be doing that right now, though. Good day, all. This place is lush, but there is no sun.
Magister?
Is that why it's called the Dark Forest?
Purifying the corruption.
Brian?
Ryan. Who's this?
He's Brian. A wind whisperer. It's been a while.
Shoot.
What brings you here?
Can I see what he said? Yes. He's a wind whisperer just like me. It's been a while. What brings you here?
Lawson, my lord, your
Oh.
return was accompanied by incessant clamor. My endeavor
Oh.
of obliviousness proved notably successful.
He said successful, and then now the word right here is intricate. My endeavor in obliviousness proved notably intricate.
Stop, stop, stop. Don't call me that.
My lord.
Huh? His status remains a mystery to all of you.
Yeah.
Lawson is Master Arden's student, and among the younger generation of the Wind Whisperers, he stands out as the most exceptional.
Wow. Master Arden's student? Do you also possess wind whispering ability? Of course, he said that.
Within the Dark Forest, the Dusk Patrollers, Wind Whisperers, and Thorn Guards
What?
symbolize heritage, perception, and protection, respectively.
Okay, so Dusk Patrollers are heritage, Wind Whisperers are perception, and Thorn Guards are protection. I kind of like Thorn Guards. That sounds lit. Okay, so Wind Whisperer probably sounds like the... Well, no, hold on. All of these actually sound cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Each of the three factions appoints a sage, and unitedly they rule. Master Arden is the representative of the Wind faction, with Lawson acclaimed as one of his stellar apprentices, specifically renowned for his mastery in wind whispering.
Hey, you make it sound like I'm bad at other things.
Hey!
Of course not. Apart from running out of the forest seeking aid, neglecting daily tasks
Oh!
in Whisperweb, you are flawless.
Whoa, Lorson is a big deal. Do we address you as Lord Bunny Ears? I'm gonna say this one. I don't want to make fun of Lorson.
Ah, don't call me that. Let's just get down to business already. Hey, Brown, meet my friend. She's the great Magister I brought back from Hollowstone.
I've heard. Are you aware that the corrupted roots require regular uprooting, or else they'll regenerate? Normally, it takes several weeks for the corrupted roots to regrow after removal, yet presently, they manage to reach the current state in a matter of days.
The corruption has gotten even worse?
As you've seen, she does have the power to eliminate them.
We need to observe further and find the root cause.
It's best if you see it that way. As a wind whisperer, my duty lies in the delivery of messages. Hence, could I implore you to visit the station of the Dusk Patrollers? Discussing with Captain Leica, who is in charge of eradicating these corrupting roots, could significantly improve the effectiveness of information sharing.
Leica?
Why, you don't like Leica? I like her. Well, I like her relatively. What is it, Lorson?
It's nothing.
Mr. Corrin, you seem like you require some help too. The wind brings the cries of distant refugees.
Huh. Took you some time to remember the plight of the refugees, huh?
Oof.
You lot are a far cry from the Wilders I've ever met.
Please, quell your anger. The exclusion edict was issued by Master Eomir, and the Thorn Guards are merely carrying out the order. I, as a wind whisperer, possess no influence to contest their determinations. Captain Leica will articulate the particulars. Come with me, if you will.
Kemi, the corruption is temporarily much better. I've never seen magic around. Mr. Corrin, thank you for taking... Did what I had to do. Ooh, a tactical drill.
Oh my. Looks like someone needs a little warming.
Okay, so that was actually pretty terrible. I want to redo.
Oh my. Looks like someone needs a little warming.
Oh, hang on. How are you supposed to win that one?
Oh my. Looks like someone needs a little warming.
How are we supposed to win that?
Oh my. Looks like someone.
And there's only one spot to put her. That'll hit 2, and that'll hit just the 1. Special saves specific heroes only. That doesn't get them. This guy's absolutely gonna whoop me next. Assist unlocked. Thank you, I needed an assist.
Oh my. Looks like someone needs a little warming.
And hello!
Sorry.
Hello,
Did I
Nick.
anything down? Oh well.
I wanted to say, I'm sorry, I misread your message before. I thought you asked if I wanted to play Roblox, not Roadblocks. That was my bad for misreading. A team of 2 to 3 players is required to start the Corrupt Creature Challenge. Share to invite other players to fight by your side. Each player can select 2 heroes during battle preparations. What? To challenge the corrupt creature. Auto battle will be conducted when the battle starts. I never heard of Roadblocks before. Dusk Patrollers. Patrol schedule. Follow the main road to the south when the first star rises. Return from the south via a side route in the evening when the shadow of an arm is as long as longsword. What? They sometimes take a short break at the traveler's camp. Get across the river to the other side before the patrollers pass through. Make sure to loosen up the bowstrings and wrap all metal weapons in linen beforehand. Most important, do not make a sound. Ignore the light bearers. Let me say this again. The Wilders are our primary objective. Only the Wilders have bounties on their heads. Don't waste your time. Listen, that's strange. They seem to know the Dusk Controllers. Sparing humans will... Okay, who's behind this? I'll pierce the scoundrel's chest. Wow, that is intense. Oh, I can't actually face this. I'm sorry. I'm not in the menu anymore. What is that game about? I never played Roadblocks, so how is that? Roadblocks, I mean, I'm sorry. Fun? I'm glad you think so. Solo Crucible.
Well, let's begin.
Again, Floribel is the right answer. Always. I'm actually thinking about just going more crazy and then getting more Floribels. To make her just stronger. That way she can be on par with my Quinn's strength. What is going on here? Why am I not winning immediately? What are they confused about? Why aren't they're immune? Why? Why are they immune? So obviously we're gonna be here for like half an hour if we do that. Increases the energy when the ally immune to physical damage. Oh, okay. So I guess she does physical damage because I did not see that coming. Then should we send somebody who does magic?
You're not even worth
Does that work? No. That's also physical. So let's try something else. Who does magic?
The
Carissa?
most beautiful flowers can have the sharpest thorns.
I don't actually know how this fight will go.
Listen to the voice of the flowers.
Okay, but she's still kind of crushing it. So she's still doing good. She's really doing her special a bajillion times.
Victory blooms most beautifully.
Victory blooms most beautifully. Does that mean Parissa is a Wind Whisperer? I'm trying to like guess what their roles are based on their clothing. Because Laika and Floribel should be on the same team. Or the same faction. Making them pink. And then the Wind Whisperers are like green. Like Byron and Parissa. Is that right to assume? It might not be, but... No, not Wind Whisperers. The Dusk people. The Dusk Patrollers. Wind Whisperers must be like blue, if my theory is correct. Corrupt creature. Well, I hope you enjoy, what is it? Roadblocks? I hope you enjoy it. Hey, hold your horses. Yo, fellow. We're gonna crush it.
Go, my friend.
Okay, bunny ears, that's our bounty. Why me? Why is it always me? It reminds me of, if you've ever seen A Troll in Central Park. You cursed fanatics. Like, if you've seen Troll in Central Park, not the Queen of Mean, but the I guess her husband, or maybe Jester, I forgot who he was, but he's like, why do you have to attack me? Why do you always have to attack me? He's giving the same vibe. Luckily, I arrived in time. Is everyone alright?
I heard from the patrollers that there were bandits nearby, so I hurried over.
How did she get that accent when Byron doesn't have that accent? And I assume they grew up together. You know? Like, accents come from the people you live around.
Lawson, it's ridiculous. Years go by, not a peep from you. Not even a letter. Brian sent you messages through the wind, and you just ignored us.
Dang.
Well, he did respond with a single word. Acknowledged.
Well, I was in a hurry to bring us back a savior.
Are they related? They're both like bunny people.
Oh, sorry. Are these your friends? Hi, I'm Laika, captain of the Dusk Patrollers.
Why is nobody like questioning that we're humans here? Like, I thought the exclusion edict was taking place and nobody's mentioning it. Like, you're supposed to be the one enforcing the law. It looks that way. So, shouldn't they be kicking us out?
Lawson has been a bit of a troublemaker since he was young. I'm sorry if he caused any trouble for you along the way.
Come on, sister, it's been 3 years.
I knew it. I knew they were related.
For a moment without digging into the past.
Sister? Both of you have bunny ears. You two look nothing alike. I would say both of you have bunny ears. That's what I said.
Similar ears. Lawson and I are different. I don't have the innate talent for wind whispering.
Interesting.
Let's chit-chat later. Are you the captain
My
of the
face.
Dusk Patrollers?
I'm gonna fix that really quick. I'm sorry.
Are you aware that the bandits were deliberately causing trouble for the Wilders? Purposefully stirring up conflicts between the two communities? With the exclusion edict in place, skilled bandits can vanish easily, but defenseless refugees have nowhere to run. Where are your arrows pointing then?
Sir, I'm aware of the bandits.
Then why?
I've been meaning to apologize for this. The Thorn faction has always leaned towards conservatism, not wanting outsiders to disturb the peace of the forest. A while back, the Thorn Guards proposed blocking the entrance to the forest.
Wait, how do Lawson and Laika, who are blood relatives, have different accents? And they live in the same spot. Did Laika, like, my headcanon is that she just liked the accent from one of the humans, like one of the light bearers. And then just started copying them. And she dug in too deep, you know?
There were rumors later on saying humans brought in the corrupted seeds. With corruption spreading in the forest and all those bandit problems, it gave them more reasons to act. Even in the once liberal Dusk faction and the neutral Wind faction, more and more people are starting to agree with the Thorn Guards.
Interesting. The factions have very different beliefs.
What? What about Granny Donnie? And Old Man Arden? Did they not stand up against the Thorn Guards?
The Three Sages. Lawson, the Dark Forest is a very different place now than it was when you left. However, sir, despite the internal strife amongst the Wilders, it shouldn't be a reason for us to fail our refugee friends. I should apologize to you and those who are suffering.
No, Laika.
Factual disputes. I see. At least there were no armed clashes. You have your reasons. However, those refugees have been driven to the docks with nowhere to go. Can anything be done?
Doesn't seem like it.
Laika is the mage that Lawson invited to cleanse the corrupted roots. Should we guide them to Lunador? Please inform Master Dani, leader of the Dusk faction, that the situation might bring about a turning point to this whole ordeal.
So Granny Dani is the leader of the Dusk faction. And then I assume the old man magician guy is the leader of the Wind Bearers.
Really? Can you really clear out the corrupted roots?
I'm assuming his name is Arden. I can do it with my eyes shut. Easy peasy. Yep, your savior is here. I would say this.
That's remarkable. The patrollers had to keep a fire going for hours just trying to cleanse one spot. Even then, those roots soon grow back again.
I can't guarantee they won't regenerate.
But your altercation of the magic flow can substantially decelerate the pace of regeneration.
Thank you.
In that case, the patrollers would finally have time to help the refugees.
Good lady. Let me take you to Lunadorf right now.
Wonderful. You're falling behind. Lorson, our goal is to seek aid, not engage in competition. Dang, they're not friendly with each other, are they? They're really not. Somebody's my artifact. Like, they do not seem like friends at all. Even in the slightest. I changed my title. Did you guys see? Why am I... What is this invisible barrier? Am I not supposed to go up there? I am. And am I supposed to take, like, a different path then? Suspicious leisure. I'm gonna just let them walk and take me because I got stuck at the barrier. Oh my gosh. My head. I'm thinking about changing how I use my tracker, so hopefully it'll be better. Oh, elite challenge. Fancy.
Go, my friend.
Go, my friend.
My shield is unbreakable!
My shield is unbreakable. Nice. We're getting a lot of these, like, ticket things. That's good, so we have more chances to draw good things. Like, in particular, I want to get Florabelle. More Florabelles. I'm thinking about going for it.
Whoa! That tree in the middle of the forest is super amazing!
I've been away from home for so long, but the Lucent tree is still so beautiful.
The Lucent tree?
Let me proudly present to you the grand tree with a canopy resembling the night sky and sparkling with a galaxy of stars. The Lucent tree.
Beautiful.
It is said that this is a divine tree planted by the goddess of the earth and the rivers, Misate herself. Those who first arrived in the dark forest laid the
Misate?
foundation for the villagers beneath its majestic canopy, paving the way for the prosperity we witness today. The pioneers of Lunadorf even planted a small tree, inspired by the great Lucent tree.
That's cute.
But there's nothing special about that one.
Dang.
Let's pause the nostalgia here. We'll be arriving at Lunadorf soon.
Solo Crucible.
Well, let's begin our lesson.
Immune to physical damage. Okay. So we gotta go back to the magic person, Parissa.
The most beautiful flowers can have the sharpest thorns.
Interesting, like they're getting smacked after Parissa does her skill.
Victory blooms most beautifully.
Victory blooms most beautifully. I'm getting a lot of these, like, tickets. Are those the rate-up tickets? I hope they are. They might not be, though. Yeah, it's not. These are the ones I need. I don't even know how to get these. It's for this one. Oh, we have enough for this twice. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think about who I actually want. Igor. Carolina. Do I want this guy? I definitely want Granny. She's a good tank for the Wilders. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Because I do want these guys. I do want Igor and Carolina. Wait, hold on. Okay. Do you think I should save those tickets though for when Carolina becomes not Carolina, when Floribel becomes a part of the main draw? I think I probably should do that. Save.
Yet another stroke of genius.
Alright. Go to Lunadorf. Okay. I can only assume this light. Dust Patroller. I'm so tired. Captain, you're back! And those are behind you. They're here to help with the corruption. Supervise everyone and meet refugees again. Yes, Captain Laika. I love Bunny Ear Squad. I feel like the other puzzle was better. That one is literally just walking. And I can assume that you're not supposed to step on the same panel twice. That's what I've been doing. I just like try to calculate which one is the best way to get there while only hitting each panel once. When we portal, I need to check the guide first. There must be some records. Talk to the patroller. Oh, I don't want to necessarily do that right now. Haven't the Gorn Guards been extreme recently? Surely there's no need to kick out innocent refugees. And hello, you! Hi. Hello. Hey, hi, hello. This is Joe. That was a voice acting line I had to do one time. Mr. Corn, you've been... Okay. Let me know if you're not feeling well. We can try to figure it out like Chippy. And... we're going to go here.
Looks like someone needs a
And we can put 2 people. So let's go.
Now, what seems to be the problem?
I'm not sure if I should put him here. Actually, Valen runs up, so why don't we just go ahead and do this. Right! I am enjoying the story. How are you? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I see your logo over here, this profile picture. So on my phone, I can't see your profile picture. But I can see it on my computer if I open up that window. And I think you're the same user who talks to me. Well, thank you so much for talking. Actually, should I put her here? No. That is a bad move.
As you command. Now, what seems to be the
Do
problem?
exactly what we did before. Because it worked well. Oh. Never mind it. Oh, this thing. I didn't even see this here. My bad, my bad. And yeah, the lore is going pretty good. It is pretty fun.
Looks like someone.
Yes, as you command.
I'm gonna put that there and then see if she...
Seems to be the problem.
Ooh, no. Don't attack her. Dang. I think we did better this time, though.
Yes, as you command. Now, what seems to be the problem?
What? Why is... I didn't put her there. I didn't even put him there. Yeah, I use Valen. At least here, I put Valen over here. I didn't put him over here. And I definitely didn't pick Merrily. Why do they want me to keep fighting these people? There's a lot going on. My shield is unbreakable. I love this guy. Alright, let's go through here. Thank you for coming in today, you. It could be where the refugees... That's like my...
Abandoned shoes, scattered mats, toppled tents, and unfinished mushroom soup. Looks like they left in a hurry.
But yeah, your comments make me very happy. I like interacting with people.
They mentioned being initially
And you're very
permitted to
positive.
force for a brief respite. However, they were suddenly expelled by armed guards in the middle of the night. Just look at the chaos left behind. I arrived when they were fleeing in disarray. There were hardly any young men capable of protecting them.
Dang. So you weren't one of them?
I retired from the army long ago. I came to the Dark Forest looking for someone.
Did you? Who?
No wonder. Those refugees don't look like they can afford to shell out money and hire a guard. You are such a nice guy.
Well, I have my reasons. How am I supposed to find anyone if there's an exclusion edict? Helping the refugees just happened.
The Thorn Guards used to be different. While they were conservative, many guards risked their lives when hyperfiends were rampant, safeguarding the peace of the forest. But now with the corruption, disturbances in the forest, and Master Eomer's influence, they have become radical to such an extent.
And people are agreeing with them.
The title of Sage should be reserved for those who make wiser decisions.
Ooh.
Despite being strict, everyone respects Master Eomer, as he once led the guards at the forefront against the hyperfiends. The teachings we received from childhood were that wind whisperers heed the forest's whispers, dusk patrollers embrace its goodness, while thorn guards keep the peace. The three factions support and assist each other.
Interesting. I like them. I like the Wilder's style and everything. Looks like the Thorn faction has a bigger say.
As of now, yes.
Because they have the most, like, influence at the moment.
Let us go.
More people are agreeing with them.
For healing? I don't know who you're looking for, but we didn't do anything. Leave us alone.
Who are you?
Did you hear people calling for help?
And thank you for staying, Nick. Hey, did you hear people calling for help?
Could it be that the Thorn Guards are evicting people again?
Weird, I heard familiar voices and then cries. Hurry, let's see what happened. Here comes the baddie intro. Let's see.
Hand over those people, Aaron.
Aaron. Oh, are they Maulers?
They must be the ones who kidnapped Damien.
Damien?
And you're protecting them.
Damien's a wilder anyway.
These refugees. They're the weak and elderly.
I like him. Is it weird? Like I was saying earlier, I really like Legolas. And then he's kind of given Legolas now. The more I look at him. Oh, those guys were saying that the humans, the light bearers that are refugees, kidnapped Damien. That's just not true though. He's with me. And then those guys were wilders. They were just attacking other wilders, which is weird. That's at least what I assume. Hello, Aaron. The foreign guards have become so extreme.
Aaron, what are you doing here? Weren't you off on a world tour to sharpen your swordsmanship?
Aaron came back a few days before you.
Hello, Hammer Bro.
The corrupted roots and convinced the Thorn Guards to lift the exclusion edict. But it appears they won't heed anyone's words.
Actually, that's the wrong account. Sorry, who's this gentleman here? Don't leave me out of the conversation. Go on, I'm listening.
My apologies. I am Aaron.
I'm actually very quiet IRL, so I would definitely listen.
In training. Oh, please. You haven't changed a bit. Your swordsmanship is second to none in the entire forest.
My old friend. Your habit of exaggerating has not changed.
Do you know each other?
Yes. Lawson, Lyca, and I grew up together. They became apprentices of the two sages, and I left the forest to sharpen my skills.
Interesting.
He's the one who's always muttering, "This
Where did you
is the
go?
path I'm seeking," or "My sword needs a clearer purpose." Then he ditched Lyca and me and went off on his solo quest.
Dang.
Hold on. Where are the refugees? Are they hurt?
Belong to the Lightbearer Kingdom. Makes sense.
Take your time. I see. You were trying to get inside for medical help, but those cursed Thorn guards wanted to arrest you.
I mean, I know you guys want medical help, but do not try to violate an edict. You know, that's not going to end well for anybody. That's like breaking the law.
Yes! Oh, thank goodness you're humans. I didn't think anyone else had escaped their search. When those wilders came at night, we hid on a small islet across the river, amid the chaos. Then one of the refugees started running a high fever. We had no choice. So we thought we'd sneak into the forest while those guys were on patrol.
The way they say forest is so funny. I love it though. It's my accent's kind of butchered, I won't even lie. But the way they're like forest is very cute.
Then they came back and interrogated us about Damien's whereabouts. As if we had captured a wilder boy.
Damien. Did you just say Damien?
He's with me. Don't worry about it. You know Damien. They say Damien got kidnapped.
He's the reason why I came to the Dark Forest.
Damien is missing. But I don't think the Lightbearer refugees are responsible.
Imagine if I just like pulled him out of my pocket, like, here he is. I know, thank you. I'm actually really excited. I like them, and they seem to have like a pretty high moral code, if that makes sense. And I like their energy, you know, with like the different factions with like different purpose. And how they all want to like protect the forest.
I've searched the area before and didn't find anything. How's it going outside the forest?
Not a single trace either.
Refugees first, then we find the boy.
You're right. Finding Damien is my personal task. These refugees can't be left alone.
Rather than extending a helping hand, the Thorn Guards are forcing them to leave. Don't worry, Mr. Corin. Damien is our friend, and we will find him. Let the Dusk Patrollers escort.
Somebody tells me he was not kidnapped and that he just went on his own.
Patrollers by their side.
Have I noticed Corin's arm? Wait, let me see. Wait for that message to pop up. Because both my chats go at different speeds. So my computer actually gets the message before my phone. I realized that. So I have the chat open on the side. If you see here. Oh, actually, it's over here. So I have it on the side.
Chippy will take care of informing everyone.
And that one is faster.
Thank you. This is a message lead.
And I haven't until you just mentioned it.
Please take it to Patrol Alina, and she will arrange everything.
Lena.
Don't you worry. Chippy the Acorn Knight will complete the mission.
Thanks, you two. Where could Damien possibly be?
Wayne with Batman. Damian Wayne, like Bruce Wayne's son. But I actually do have Damien. Damien is one of the only like heroes I have on the Wilder side. I used to use Damien a lot more. Here he is. I used Damien a lot more before I got Florabelle. And I kind of switched up my team entirely. Because I feel like Florabelle is my main unit. She's really strong. Who are you? What should I do, old man? Do they got you in game? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, Nick. I found Damien. You found Damien in like seconds? What? How come all of it's in tatters? So you just found him right away? Byron, why did you send out while you were trying to race me? He discerned his figure. Oh, I see. So Byron found Damien a long time ago.
Well,
Immune to magic damage. Okay, that's good. Florabelle can handle this. And yeah, they do. They're really strong. They're very beautiful people. You know, I'm used to in-game NPCs not liking me because I played Mabby for so long, and if anybody knows Mabby, they hate you in that game. Like, genuinely, a lot of the characters just dislike you because of your race. Yeah, like Malaysian. Sort of like in how in AFK Journey, there's different factions. Well, in Mabby, there's also like 3 factions. One is like the divine people, like gods and goddesses. Then there's like Malaysians, which are people from the stars. Essentially, they're all the player characters. And then there's the NPC characters, and they're called Terdudan. I don't actually know how to pronounce it. It's Celtic. Which server are you in? I think I'm in 67. Let me check. Actually, I don't want to check because then it will say... It says some of your information in the bottom corner, which I don't want people to see. So I actually won't open it. I'm pretty sure it's 67. But feel free to add me on whatever server you're on. I'm down. So Damien's the reason why, Mr. Corn. I need to talk to him about some personal matter. Why do you need to talk to a kid? Yeah. And then so Malaysians are not the same. Like, they're the player characters. And then they're like, oh, the players are like taking over. If that makes sense. So they don't like the players in general. Trail Float Falls. I am 62. Nice. But good thing there's cross-server. Like, you can have friends and do honor battle and stuff. All with people of different servers. Like, I see Scully sometimes. And I've honor dueled him before. It was always funny. I don't know what these teleporters are for. Why are there so many portals? They were like from centuries ago, not even the elders. I just wish this went by a lot slower. Okay, so I'm supposed to go over here. My bad, I'm tripping. I need to get this. Oh. Oh, this is a corrupt creature. I'm not going to do that. What game is this? This is AFK Journey. So they're immune to melee heroes?
Well, let's begin our lesson.
Would that be like Floribel? Like, I don't know. Let's see. Immune. There's some damage being done. So I think Floribel herself is... They're immune to her, but Smashy and her, like... Her battalion people are okay. I feel like there's something going on here. I can actually pull up the link. I'm pretty sure I have the link.
Everyone's doing great.
Play. I actually have it in the top comment. Oh my gosh, why is it gonna let me? Here. So that's not actually my referral code link, but it doesn't really matter. That link should work if you're on the Play Store. Yeah, that's the link if you want to play on Google Play. I'm pretty sure if you look up AFK Journey as well, there is a... Like, I'm playing on the PC right now, so there is a PC version if you just look it up. It might be on Steam, I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it has its own launcher. Hello, T-Dog! Why is that red? Why is that red? Oh, it's because it's my name. You tagged me. And good luck on the homework. Good luck on the homework. I hope it goes well. Floribel is basically a Hey! And thank you for coming in.
Everyone's doing great.
Everyone is doing great. I mean, you're not wrong. Honestly, how does Floribel get away with having them? She's teaching them. Hands-on teaching. Tap to use Ice Splitter. Ice Splitter deals continuous damage to enemies in frontal area and immobilizes them, making targets unable to move, but still able to attack. Interesting. I honestly want him. As soon as they get in range. Trust me, as soon as they're in range. Bros aren't gonna know what hit them. Just need them. I need this guy. I need to make sure that he is in actual range. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're both in range. I misplayed. No? Nice. But how are you, T-Dog? How's it going? I'm doing great in AFK Journey at the moment. We're AFKing on our journey. We run into a lot of this stuff. And I went to the wrong place again. And I'm just gonna teleport. Is that Parissa? Who is this? Is this a refugee? Please grant us more fish. That looks like a wilder. Oh, so I was supposed to go down here. I'm tripping. Oh! You play every day? I don't play the story every day. It's hard not to, actually. But I do all of the AFK stuff every day. Demon's footprints? find the next clue. It was little, like, contraption, his little train thing. What's this? Oh, a cute toy car with wings? That must be Damien's little gadget. Damien loves creation. How could... My one critique is that would slow down. Come here, you. A tactical drill. We're gonna put Valen in front. Oh.
What seems to be the problem?
What is this? I don't even know what this is. Ooh. Is there any other contraption? I don't see any. No, Valen, attack this guy. Don't be a goober. Attack this guy. He's weaker. Oh my gosh, he's gonna die because of that, isn't he? He's of the wrong target. Retry.
Yes, as you command.
I'm gonna actually put him in the back a little bit, so he has more time to run. Or maybe I have to put him in the front for him to target this guy first. Why isn't he doing his special either? Okay, so I guess we have to put him in the front, and then we'll see what that does. Because I don't believe... Maybe Cassidy? I don't know. I don't feel like Cassidy is the right choice. She's a melee, like a ranged player person. No, this is going to end the exact same way the other one does, because he's not even attacking this guy, who he should be attacking. Did the music increase in speed too? We always get that guy, so let's go ahead and put Cassidy and see what happens.
This is for research.
This is for research. Oh, let me do this. Nice. So Cassidy really was the choice. Cassidy is good here. Her ult sends enemies back. Interesting. He's like, in Honor Duel, she doesn't really do that much. Like, respectfully. I love Cassidy. I think she's a cute character. But, and very cute, very beautiful. I really like Cassidy. And then she's also loyal. And then, like, I just like her personality. I think she's sweet. But she is not a person you want on Honor Duel. Like, respectfully. Like, in Honor Duel, you want, like, Rowan. And let me just go ahead and do this. You want, like, Rowan. You want Vala. You want Lucius. You want, what's the other, like, flashing tank. Oh, you're not an enemy. You're a person. You don't really want... I can hear him. It's Damien's voice. This way. Sounds good. She's good for battle drills. I see. The more you know. Got some radishes too. Okay. Oh shoot. Damien! It's freaky. Like, the angles and everything are crazy. Like, the lighting, I mean. You didn't give him a voice? Okay. I was about to say, because his mouth was moving and he wasn't saying anything, but it was just, like, delayed. Uncle Corin? What? Stay behind me. Those glimmer... one reason I like Lucius, and I know I said this in the video, but forever whoever didn't watch the video, Lucius's shield shields Floribel's people as well. Are you and Corin alright? Strange situation.
Corin, your arms.
What? Was he always British?
I'm fine. Are you all right?
But you can't move your arms.
He said you can't. Can I listen to that again?
I'm not surprised. My arms were already approaching their limit. Making it this far has exceeded my expectations. Be proud of your work, young man.
So he gave him new arms? What happened to your arms? What's going on?
Corin's arms are prosthetics I made for him.
I don't even recall him ever being British. Like, I use him in Honor Duel, so like when I don't have Quinn, I use Damien. Like as a backup, sort of, because his heals aren't really the best. They're okay. But I don't think I ever had his heard his voice outside of Honor Duel. I do like it though. I do like it. I like British people. I like the British accent. Prosthetics? You've been fighting with those? No wonder something seemed off. Prosthetics?
It's either life or death on the battlefield. I'm lucky enough to have lived, and losing my arms didn't prevent me from joining the army. After retiring, I encountered Damien, who was out collecting materials.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume, just to update my headcanon a little bit, that Laika is friends with Damien, closer than like some other people, and then Damien, because he's around Laika so much, picked up on her accent as well, and they just committed. They're in too deep.
Your vine arms are one of my greatest creations. The best, of course. Don't worry, Corin. I will make you a new pair of arms when I find the right materials. Rosewood, yew wood, built-in gunpowder, switchblade, you name it.
What?
And I will make 5 pairs, no, 10 pairs for you.
Only one. We only need one.
You saved my life.
I can't thank you enough. I'll find a way to repay you.
You already saved his life. Damien, how did you end up here?
Are the Thorn Guards gone yet? I had the mechanical rovers swerve onto another side road, making a noise to distract them.
Why distract the Thorn Guards searching for you?
For me, they looked really angry and scary. Even I could see trouble when it's running towards me like that. So I kept running, thinking no one would dare to come here. Then I got lost.
Oh.
But that's impossible. The Thorn Guards have attacked and expelled the refugees. But Damien is a wilder.
Unless they want to blame the refugees. They want to intensify the conflict.
I don't want to admit that my fellow wilders have fallen so far. But now, it seems to be so. Whatever the truth is, the Thorn Guards can exploit Damien's disappearance as an excuse to blame the outsiders.
Oh, dang.
Damien and Laika both live close to Lunadorf, which serves as the headquarters for the Dusk Patrollers. Most villagers there also advocate for open communication with outsiders.
Oh.
If innocent children like Damien suffer such harm, it would be difficult for the Dusk faction to uphold their belief.
Why would the Foreign Guards want to intensify the conflict? Foreign Guards will get supporters. Damien uses his...
I know Captain Parissa, leader of the Thorn Guards. She is an excellent mage, always meticulous and responsible.
Damien uses his toys in battle, just how Floribel uses his students, but Damien stays off in a safe corner. It's like you're losing Damien on the battlefield. You get it? Like, because his little carts and trains and stuff, they're fine in Honor Duel. But it's like you're losing a unit. Floribel brings in 3 units. So, it's rough, you know? Because then, if you don't have the 5th unit, especially early on, then it's not good. And his cars and little, like, trains and stuff, they don't do as much damage as, like, a regular unit.
A decent person like her would not suddenly turn around and give such cruel orders.
People can change.
You mean Parissa? Has she really changed?
Corruption.
I haven't seen her in a long time since I've been busy investigating and cleansing the corruption.
Hippie thoroughly investigated the underground. Sonic Underground. Sorry. We would not have been able to read that earlier.
No wonder the flower has a strange color.
Her magic is indeed outstanding. Just as Lawson described.
You're British too. Actually, who are the people who don't have the British accent? Like, Lawson doesn't have the British accent, but he has it, Laika has it, Damien has it. Interesting. He's more of an offensive support with some healing. Exactly. But he's not very good at either. You know? Like, he's like in the middle of both. Unless he's like a higher tier. So like legendary Damien is better than regular like epic Quinn. But then when she's legendary, I'd prefer her. That's at least like my take on it. I don't know if like other people have had the same experience with Damien, but I feel like he's a little bit weaker than some of the other units. At least in Honor Duel.
Just admit it. The mage I brought back is more powerful than any you've seen in your years of traveling.
See, this man is like... He's not British. He's either like Australian or American, or maybe like even some European country that speaks... Not like London, not like British people. But like, I don't know, like maybe like from Malaysia. You know how like they speak English too? Like they obviously have their native Malay language, but they also speak English on the side. I'm thinking maybe he's something like that. Try to be humble. That may be true. It's me after all. Just admit it. The mage I brought back is more powerful than any of you have seen in your years of training. Try to be humble. This may be true. It's me after all. No, I'm gonna try to be humble.
I've only been out in the world for a few years, so of course I haven't seen it all. How can I measure up to her? The magic she wields is indeed extraordinary.
Thank you.
Allow me to interpret for him. What he meant was, oh wow, you're amazing.
Thank you.
He's not good at giving compliments. You'll get used to him.
You're the talkative one.
Dang.
Shall we head to Lunadorf?
Aaron, Arden, and Damien is like a sick combo along with Carolina in PvP, but you need them at least mythic for a better result. Interesting. I'll have to try that. Aaron, so Legolas, Old Man, and Sheep Boy.
We should introduce you to Granny Dani.
Thank you.
She would be pleased to know someone is able to destroy the corrupted roots.
I'm confused.
With her on our side, Master Emir might lift the exclusion edict.
Like, why are they... They're not even, like, even before they knew I was a mage. Okay, now that they know I'm a mage, it makes sense. But why weren't the other people trying to kick me out? You know what I mean? Like, when we first ran into Laika, she wasn't like, hey, the exclusion edict. And then, like, Byron also wasn't, like, talking about the exclusion edict.
Mr. Corrin can also have a good rest in the village.
Will they welcome me?
No.
Of course. Villagers of Lunadorf are very nice to outsiders. Plus, you are my rescuer. Perhaps I can even find materials over there to make your new arms.
Let's go then.
Everyone, follow me, please.
Fathers have a great late game potential. I agree. Following Laika, we soon reach the entrance of the bizarre labyrinth. Exit the labyrinth. Go to Lunadorf. ran to a wall. Oh, my bad. Don't at me, everyone. I went in the wrong direction. Oh, you're a corrupt creature. I can't fight you. I like the Wilders. I'm very big fans of the Wilders. Lunadorf is just ahead. Most of its residents... Oh, wow. How's Granny Danny doing? Umbrella thick? Mistake me not. Not many children are fortunate. Stop spreading rumors! Right, says the golden child who never puts... So it seems like Granny is strict. I don't know how they expect us to read that. Dark Forest is really so beautiful. The night view is even more amazing. I can't wait to see it. In general, this game is very beautiful. I wish we could, like, zoom in a little bit more. Like, this is really far. It's kind of reminding me of... What's that one game? Albion Online, where you can't, like, zoom in and really look at your character. Because, like, from here, I can't tell what my eye colors are. So I wish there was, like, different angles. But, like, that's such a small thing. It's like a nitpick. I am a big fan of the game, and I like a lot about it. But that's, like, one thing I would change. And then the rate of the dialogue. Like, this dialogue, a light bearer. There's a light bearer. That's me. Ooh. I'm, like, picking up all this, like, side stuff. Taking Talon so long. Gotta open all these little treasure chests. I walked past you and I didn't even see. Leica, Aaron, you're back.
You're back. I'm so glad to see Damien all safe and sound.
This face is very interesting. I'm not sure I like this face. You can change the timing of the day, like make it night, day, dawn, whenever you like. Really? How do you do that?
Look who's here. Isn't that Lorson? How long has it been? 2 years? 3? We've missed you.
It's been quite long.
I was under the impression that he left not that long ago. Like, it feels like a long time. Like, much longer than I originally thought. And then let me fix the camera angle. I feel like I'm... Oh my gosh, my head. Shift. There. Isn't it beautiful? And let me open this.
Shani, do you know where Granny Dani is? We would like to introduce her to a new friend.
New friend?
She kind of scares me. And I don't say that about a lot of characters. You're a light bearer? Wrong, I'm actually a wilder. Hello, I'm Rebecca, a mage. Nice to meet you. Imagine if I said wrong, I'm actually a wilder. I can't. I kind of want to say it though. I kind of want to say it. It's like my... When I play this game, I don't feel like myself anymore. like in Mabby, I'm like very down to earth and I click all the right options that I feel are correct, that I want to do. But in AFK Journey, I'm like, oh, what if? I'm gonna say I'm a mage. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I know. You're like the Wind Whisperers, who can do all sorts of incredible things.
There's a specific logo on the top right corner.
No
Okay.
outsiders are allowed into the forest at this point. Given that you're a friend of Leica and Aaron, you must be a big deal.
You got a keen eye. Well, we're here to find someone.
Oh, right. You're here for Master Dani. Unfortunately, she's out of town.
Dang.
First the Thorn Guards, then the Lightbearer Guards.
Mercenary.
Master Dani must be quite distressed too.
I wonder what causes the change in like voices. Like, was there a translation issue, and then that's why some of the voice actors got different lines than what was actually in the final draft? Or like, what's the difference between foreign guards and then the light bearer guards? Interesting, I don't know.
In that case, we'll have to wait until she comes back.
Corin's arms cannot wait. You guys handle the arguing part. I'm going to figure out how to make new prosthetic arms for Corin.
You guys handle the arguing part.
Do you mind?
So cute.
You could use this chance to wander around Lunadorf. Don't worry, people are friendly to travelers from afar. Mr. Corin could use this as an opportunity to get some rest.
How do we make prosthetic arms? I'll go with Damien.
Good question. Curiosity is the first step towards inspiration.
I like that.
And then comes the second step. Practice.
I agree with the curiosity part. I know a lot of people say that curiosity killed the cat. We're remembering that quote wrong. It's curiosity killed the cat and satisfaction brought it back. At least I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I like that thing. And then, in general, curiosity is very good for anything.
Hurry, come with me. I've come up with new ideas for the arms.
Because when you ask questions, it like shows you're interested, and then you also remember more of what you're learning. If that makes sense. When you ask your own questions, because then it becomes personal, you know?
Let's go to the Wise Herb Garden.
Why
I'll show you how clever we wilders can be.
Show me. In general, I love how fun the whole game is of AFK Journey. It's beautiful. The voice actors did an amazing job. It's fun. The story's fresh. May I have your attention, please? Allow me to introduce maybe 50... Also, before scrounging up materials for Corin's new arms. Okay. We did our best. The herbs are loving life with the perfect mix of humidity, temperature, and sunlight. Luna's lakeside.
Hey, if this isn't Damien. Here to find materials again? Many patrollers were sent out earlier to look for you. Where have you been?
Foreign guards are wilder and light bearer guards are non-wilders. Yes, but did you hear the difference in the voice acting? So on the screen, it said light bearer mercenaries, but the voice acting said light bearer guards. And I'm wondering where that inconsistency came from. Like, who sent the wrong lines to the voice actors? And then who put it in? And then there was, like, it's just making me wonder, like, what happened in, like, the drafting stage.
Accidentally ended up at the very depths of the labyrinth. No biggie. I'm back in one piece. Uncle Diane, are there quick vines in the garden? I need them for my new masterpiece.
Does he call everyone Uncle? Because now he's Uncle Diane, and then Corin was Uncle Corin.
Certainly. They're in the southwest corner. Water them the way you used to. But hey, try not to use those weird potions for watering again. Last time, things were multiplying like crazy.
Don't we like that? Multiplying? Weird. What exactly is Damien inventing?
There are no failed inventions. Only inventions of yet to be found practical uses. Thank you, Uncle Diane. I will go get some quick vines now.
He's a funny dude. I'm not even gonna try to read that. Who hurt you? I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on in that chat. I'm scared of chat.
Not bad. Let's go with this look for the new prosthetics.
Incredible. Even with such basic materials, they take form simply through cutting and carving.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I've done it over 100 times while working on the prototype. Besides, look! I handcrafted this crafting table and the wood carvings of the deer spirit behind the house. They're all random creations from my fun experiments.
Aww.
Never thought I'd see such exquisite craftsmanship in the Dark Forest.
What are you trying to say?
Corin, this is nothing compared to what you did for me. There's more impressive stuff coming up. The processing part is done up to this point. The next steps are a bit tricky, and we'll need to gather some more materials.
Finally! There you are! Master Darnie has just returned and is waiting for you at the Sage's Court. Aaron and Micah have already headed there.
Granny's back so soon. I need to finish working on these prosthetic arms.
There's a sun
Why
moon.
don't you go meet her first?
There's a sun moon icon in the top right corner. It lets you change the timing of the day. I'm going to try to remember to do that.
Those complicated and dull grown-up matters. They mess with my creative thinking.
Good move, Damien. Good move. Light and day. Oh! Oh! The radio menu displays the current time segment and allows you to jump directly to another. Rotate the menu and change to the preferred time segment. Jump to the... Switch to dusk. Ooh. Let's just look at it all. Switch to dawn. Ooh, dawn is pretty. Dawn and dusk are probably my favorite. Let me see. Was it always in day? Have I always been playing in the daytime? Let's leave it in night for now. We'll be back. Go to Daphne. Granny! Welcome back, younglings.
Granny, those Lightbearer mercenaries seem to be intentionally stirring up conflict between the Dark Forest and the Lightbearer Empire.
You said mercenary.
The Thorn Guards are acting strangely as well. They sought to intensify the conflict, going as far as chasing Damien into the labyrinth.
On top of everything, they tried to frame the disappearance of Damien on the Lightbearer refugees. If we hadn't arrived in time, the consequences would have been dire. While the Thorn Guards are traditionally conservative, why have they suddenly become so extreme?
The corruption.
Must be Earmir's idea. After hearing the Thorn Guard's report at the Sages meeting, his stance was very firm. Believing the outsiders had brought corruption to the forest, he implemented the exclusion edict. The Thorn Guards were all for his decision. However, Arden and I thought he was too quick to decide, and that's where the disagreement started.
Granny Darnie, did you end up arguing with Master Earmir?
Argue? I was merciful enough not to turn the
Oof.
meeting into an all-out verbal war. In short, the meeting ended on a sour note. Since then, Earmir has been avoiding me. Arden went off to explore the Meduso Mountains, with only occasional updates trickling in.
Then I guess it's impossible for you to step in and ask Master Yomir to revoke the order.
They said his name differently. She said Earmir. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping.
Me? I wouldn't have waited this long if that old man was willing to see me. Listen, even the three sages need to weigh and contemplate matters before deciding. Wisdom comes only when we free ourselves from blindly following old beliefs.
Well said. Nice to meet you, Master Dani. What did she say? Wisdom only comes from freeing ourselves from blindly following old beliefs. Well said.
Oh dear. Come forward. Let me take a closer look at you.
Okay.
Are you the mage who can cleanse the corruption?
I am. That's what I'm here for. Who else could I be? Can I say no? That's what I'm here for.
Earlier because a new corruption site was discovered nearby. I have to monitor it regularly, just to be safe.
I didn't. Let me watch it though. Before we end here. I left Lunador's earlier because a new corruption site was discovered nearby. I have to monitor it regularly just to be safe.
What? The corruption has spread near the village. That's no good. The village will be in serious trouble if the corruption seeps into Lunos Lake.
The little troublemaker has finally grown into a responsible young man. Leica can stop worrying about you now.
Granny?
Oh, to be young again. I'll entrust you youngsters with the task of clearing up the corruption around Lunadorf then. Ryan, you stay here. Keep sending Arden messages through the wind and make sure he responds within the day.
Yes, Master Dani.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and switch scenes. And then we can even watch YouTube. We can watch the trailer together. Because we're all in this together. Where's my scene? Okay, that should have switched it. So let me actually switch it to... I'm going to put... sources, okay. And then we can show Chrome. Hold on, let me put up YouTube. And let me check the AFK Journey's page. We can watch it together. AFK Journey. Where is the video?
Tales have it.
The Santrana trailer. Santrana. Oh, I like you. Burial. Santrana. Oh, there you are. Oh, she's cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and put Chrome. My the side suggestions are funny. Can you see it if I full screen it?
Said, in the boundless sea of death, souls that dance alone will find themselves in the winds and sands and become lost. Even so, people still insist on believing that hope lies in their future. But the cruel fate will not forgive any mortal. Every inch of skin is burned by the sun during the day, and when the sun sets, the desert becomes deathly quiet. The cold night swallows people's souls, while fate never answers our prayers.
I am sorry, I don't think you guys saw that entire thing.
However, I will set out after dark and meet my destiny. I will set myself on fire to light up the road ahead. Just like you once did for me.
Oh my gosh!
This time, I'll be marching toward the future I see in the flames until the end of the night.
I'm sorry you guys missed the intro. I am not interested in the skill thing. But it was very beautiful. It's a very beautiful cutscene. I'll play it again because you guys didn't see it.
In the boundless sea of death, souls that dance alone will find themselves in the winds and sands and become lost. Even so, people still insist on believing that hope lies in their future. But the cruel fate will not forgive any mortal. Every inch of skin is burned by the sun during the day, and when the sun sets, the desert becomes deathly quiet. The cold night swallows people's souls, while fate never answers our prayers. However, I will set out after dark and meet my destiny.
Wow.
I will set myself on fire to light up the road ahead. Just like you once did for me. This time, I'll be marching toward the future I see in the flames until the end of the night.
Okay, like that was beautiful. You guys, that was beautiful. Like, when Entandra was there and she, like, reached out, I was like... Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and then put on... Wait, can you see the screen? Can you? Yes, you can. No, you can't. Yes, you can. Okay. And then we can do the last, like, the pools. So I think I'm gonna save my, these tickets. No, not these. These tickets. I'm gonna save them for when Florabelle is in this banner. But let's go ahead and do these 40. We'll see if I'm lucky. Or not. If it's gonna be sweet, or if it's gonna be pain. Ah. Honestly, it's all purple. I'm not really interested. But we did get the old man. We got some useful people. We got some useful people. Yes, yellow.
When can we begin our research?
Cassidy. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay, we got more Sylvina. That was all purple. We don't really care when it's purple. Not this person again. I'm kind of tired of this person. I get this person a lot. Who's that? Chippy? Who's this this blue one? Okay. And then now we're gonna do some Florabelle. I just want to do a little bit. Get some more Florabelle. Ta-da! Can we stop with this person? Can this person... Why am I keep drawing this person? Hold on, hold on. Let me check to make sure they're not, like, on my wish list or anything. Because, like, that's nonsensical. I should not be getting them. You are on my wish list! I prefer Entandra. Parissa's good. Parissa's good. We actually use Parissa. Insufficient diamond. Well, dang. How do I not have enough diamond? Oh, it's 3,000. Okay, okay. Well, we didn't get our Florabelle, our next Florabelle. That's Coco. Solid support. By the way, it's a girl. It's okay. I probably said this guy. Did I say that? This guy? If I did, I say guy for everybody. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I say you guys. Everybody's a guy to me. So I was not confused about gender. I am sorry if it seemed that way. Look, it's Florabelle.
Both techniques and tactics. Optimal training results.
Oops, not wrong button. I don't use Maulers though, and I don't plan to. So unless, like, before I was using Entandra, so maybe, I don't know, because I'm using Hwyn. You know, like, nobody beats Hwyn in my eyes. Yes. No, I'm just saying, okay, cool. I wasn't sure, because sometimes I forget what I say. So I could easily be in the wrong, you know? Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna do this one. No! I forgot to put Floribel on the team. See, I used to use these two. But I actually want Floribel on the team. I want to see if we can do good.
Good defense and offense.
I'm thinking about, what's her name? I know you said it. Satrana? I'm thinking about her now. I want to know what the story is. I think Floribel would do much better on this team. I just want to see how we're going to do. And then compare it with Floribel and Lucius. We're actually doing great. We might win, actually. So we can't really do a good comparison.
Victory blooms most beautifully.
Because now he's going to get stronger. The new chapter is in the desert, and the trailer of Sanchana is a glimpse of that. Interesting. It reminds me of the name Santana. Let me actually go over here and go back to the quest. I kind of spaced and started doing other stuff. It's because when I see these exclamation marks, I'm like, oh, let me click it. This is a barrier set by Granny. Fearing the villagers might be affected, she blocked. Okay. Come, my wilder allies. Come. Look! Like us on her little sheep person. Okay, immune to melee player.
Well, let's begin our lesson.
That means Floribel will work.
Grow strong and thrive.
Ooh, wow. They pack a wallop, for sure.
Everyone's doing great.
Lucius, good tank. He also heals others. Yes. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of drills going on here. We'll just do you. Oh, I see. Was I supposed to not do him? Yeah, I think I was actually supposed to use Muriel and then use this freeze thingy. So retry. And we'll use Muriel.
Looks like someone needs a little
Oh, nope, don't smack her. We're gonna use Muriel again and we're gonna try to have better timing. Oh, this thing too. Come on now. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, I didn't even see the log.
Did I burn everything down? Oh well.
Did I burn everything down? Oh well. Matthew. Look at her riding the little deer. What is this? Is this a deer? It's a little too stylized for me. It looks like the creatures are affected corruption here. Don't worry, Magister. Leave it to us. This looks like a corrupted root that I should be trying to fix. Oops. Beautiful. Defeat the creatures? Oh, I really have to beat you. Can I beat you by myself? Oh yeah, I can. My bad. I thought that was a corrupt creature. You have to fight that thing. I didn't even realize. I thought it was a corrupt creature that we couldn't fight. Unless we had the allies.
Magister, the corrupted roots here seem odd to Chippy.
Do they now, Chippy? Do they? What is it?
Chippy just went underground for a quick look and found that the roots beneath are spreading in the southeast direction.
Interesting.
Even though there's only a small area visible on the surface, it's pitch black down there, and the roots stretch quite far, like a giant snake. Chippy, stop! You're giving me the creeps.
Southeast.
Any clues?
The distribution seems unusual. Where did the corruption spread earlier?
To the corrupted area close to the forest entrance? Where the refugee camp is? Chippy can't remember. The roots of that corrupted maniplar in the labyrinth seem to be growing toward the east.
Chippy tried to once tame a horse. Interesting.
Is there a pattern to this? When I patrolled the forest with the dusk patrollers, we only noticed corruption in the less visited spots. We've dug out the roots before, but since they spread too widely, we could only remove a nearby section to slow down the corruption.
Too early to jump to conclusion. Let's dig more into this.
For the time being, let's make a note of these locations first. I have a pen and paper handy.
Alright. Well, with that said, it's actually the end of my stream. But thank you so much to everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who came, and I appreciate having you guys here. I can't find where the end button is. Like the end. Oh, did I put it back with OBS? See the control panel? The control panel. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I had a blast. So thank you so much. You, Nick, Scully, T-Dog was here for a moment. Who else? Who else? Scully. Was it just you, T-Dog, Nick? Hammer Bro. Thank you so much for coming, Hammer Bro. Well, thank you to you lovely people. And thank you so much, any lurkers who stopped by. I had a lot of fun. And it's kind of hard to not play the story on my own. It's really interesting. It's a very beautiful game as well. And the voice acting is spot on. Have a good one. Have a good night or morning.